So I'm showing you a failed short draft of what I was trying to do with the image, because it literally just flashed across the screen, and that's all I had, because actually I saved over it when I was trying to catch a time lapse of what I was working on. But otherwise, this is probably going to be a 0.5 video, a raw video, because yeah, boy, I did not get a lot of work done. I even tried, as we get a Cthulhu 7th Curse run, although I'm going to be using custom characters here, yeah, I even tried to get things uploaded, let's just say, and it didn't work out well. So if you saw anything, it's because, well, it didn't work out. So off we go. I need the PERM version, by the way. That's the Japanese version, which, again, I didn't mean to preview you, but that's what I was working on. And 7th Curse. So, without further ado, for the sake of timestamps, as I fill in time and say, hey, let's get into that's not the right run. I think it was a Cthulhu run, but yeah, working on stuff and it didn't go out so well. There are days like that. There are more days like that than you think, but yeah, it exploded in my face today. Also, I had to do some stuff in real life. You know, gotta take care of the people around me. So, as we actually get into Cthulhu 7th Curse, custom character for PERM reasons, but I did have a Japanese version. I usually like to release Japanese version of the character I make. Let me say that again. I like to make Japanese versions of the characters I make, as we get dexterity, second mystery strength, knowledge, light, and maybe a charisma check. But also at the end of the video, there will be no end screen, because this is probably going to be like a 0.5 video, because I showed you at the very beginning of the video what I was trying to work on, and it didn't work out so well. On a kind of tangent note too, I tried to work out the house sprite and the back sprite for this character, but I didn't like what I had, because usually when I try to make the skirt longer, it looks not correct. Even though I think this is a little short, but when I compare her art to basically the actual art, it kind of goes in mid-thigh anyway, but I didn't get the body proportions right, because if the body proportions are a bit truer to what I believe they were, as we get Recluse, Mermaids, Bulletin, Salt Shrine, and okay, now we need to look for Valentine's. Yeah, you will find it's not actually correct to the character's actual proportions. I just realized I am on 7th Curse for some reason, and we'll take Iwa first, but we do want to just walk off with the weapon. I should have actually taken the weapon first. Actually, I'm going to take Yoichi now. Never mind, I'm on 7th Curse. Oh, I'm just killing units. Well, hey, we can restock and just look for something else. Well, meat cleaver time. Oh, I'm going absolutely crazy. It is a bit late in the night for me, so I am going a little bit crazy. But we'll monument twice and just treat it as if we're on a Scars run without Scars. Oh my goodness, I'm a little tired. But yeah, and so what I wanted to get into is basically how I like to make characters that are not original characters. I do try to make them as close as to their base origin as possible, while also incorporating them into the style of whatever game I'm putting them into. So in this example, it would be World of Horror, and so I'm following kind of the basic... I've never seen this background before. Wait, we have a background like this? What? Am I going crazy? Have I ever seen a background like this in the school? I've never seen this before, unless this is a custom background for... But it's a custom... It would be a custom background for my own... I don't know. Anyone who knows World of Horror can fill me in. I swear I've never seen this background before, but... To that note, I should just yoink it just to be safe, but we're here now. Oh my goodness, 25% accuracy, by the way. We're doing a strong attack. Well, hey... Forgetting I'm on 7th Curse and then forgetting what I'm talking about. Well, I know what I'm talking about. Basically, yeah, they are self-art form, so you'll see that in other custom characters as well. I might use the similar poses to what the character is from their series, and oftentimes, obviously, for World of Horror, I have to put them in positions where, you know, there might not be a guaranteed position. For this character, though, she does obviously have a front-facing piece of artwork, so that I take my inspiration from that, while also, again, incorporating World of Horror rules. Example of what I'm saying, for those who don't understand, is that, who may not understand, is that I use basically the diagonal pixels, basically. You can't have staircase stepping. You have the white outline. You have to make them small enough to fit in the UI, while making the details of their body proportions, like their eyes, their face, look still unique to the character. That's all I have to say at the moment, because I'm also focusing on the fact that I'm taking a bunch of stamina damage right now. But Are we going to be okay here? I don't know if we're going to be okay. In fact, I probably should have just... No, we would have lost more stamina attacking, I'm pretty sure. Well, we got a 14... Never mind, 12 damage. I'm going really crazy right at the moment. I don't know why. But, yeah, we'll continue onward. We are taking a lot of damage, by the way. This is not a normal amount of damage to take, but it's not like I'm showing you much anyway. Oh, I just realized I was supposed to be playing on template. But, I mean, this isn't a bad 0.5 because, again, it kind of go... I'm still kind of going over some behind-the-scenes footage while also just going through a run as well. Yeah, that's all I have to say at the moment. We might as well gamble. We didn't gamble right. Now we're just stuck in Valentine's, and we're stuck in whatever town mystery I take next. I say town mystery because I don't like to walk into a mystery badly bleeding. This is not a guaranteed chance like cut artery, but I mean, considering how RNG can work, unless it's like a 2... I'm pretty sure it's not like a 2 investigation, 1 stamina curse, but anywho, that means I can't take Recluse unless I'm looking for template, which there is template. So you know what? I'm actually going to break the mold here and pick template, just so I can go through this. I didn't change much, but again, getting a different feel of a playthrough with a character. Basically just test playing the run, or test playing a custom mystery that I'm making. Shrug. Didn't grab the painkillers there, but nah. Yeah, I'm going really crazy. Energy drink. Is it time to gamble for Katana? No, but we'll take the stamina at the moment anyway. So, if we can run into an enemy, getting hearts would be great. Otherwise, I'm actually just going to do this run and try to... Maybe get Ghostly Spear. Just ignore probably Valentine. So I use the trinket for pretty much no reason. I'm shrugging in real life as I just say I took it for no reason. There's literally... I don't think there's actually a reason aside from maybe trading 1 reason for 1 stamina if the trinket takes away stamina. But if it doesn't, shrug, right? So, yeah, so this is the other thing I wanted to see because I know I didn't test it yet. So when you fail that dumpster check in the previous mystery event, there is supposed to be a variable here. It's nice to know that it doesn't carry over. I think hashtags is what this variable is set to at the moment. So, yeah, that's something to note. I did do a thing, I think I mentioned it a long time ago, but I mention it again now. You can't put in, obviously, conditional... Well, I say obviously. You can't put in conditionals through strings, basically. And if I made a mistake, basically, if you test it out yourself and it actually does work, you can put conditionals to give yourself a string result in the middle, then I messed something up. But we can at least still get out of this, but I have to remember not to use the trinket. In fact, I can probably... I can store the trinket now and be perfectly... fine. Now, we are in template, though, so I need a bit more reason than this, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we have to rest here, because if we don't rest, we are eating a chunk of damage. Let's see how much HP I actually need, because I did nerf, or I did make the boss of template weaker overall. Shrug, that's all I have to say. Nice +2 Doom, but off we go. I could have put the police patrols in Village, by the way. Just a small little nuance here, but yeah, not really much else to say. I'm going to save myself here because I think I increased the HP. I don't know why. I thought I increased the power instead. I must have left the HP increase there. But thankfully, if we were taking -3 all damage, there's no way out here. However, we are still taking damage just in general. So, just to do some math here, if I do 2 turns worth of 8 damage, 21 HP, and we'd still have to gamble. But if this boss were doing -3 all, I would not get out like that because we wouldn't have any more damage to spare. We'd be at 19 HP with a brace kick, but you get the point. -2 all is pretty... You're in the line. Also, what is this? Why did I take that? Did that hasty aid turn to a cut artery? Anywho. We'll just do our attacks and hope for the best. I think we have to gamble here. Yeah, if I gambled as a small video, I would have rightfully deserved it. Unfortunately, that's not the case here, because we don't even get that much, but we have Ghostly Spear for a reason. So, yeah, I think we just do this. I think we get out, and if we don't, I'm just going to option select, throw the meat cleaver. Thankfully, we do get out, so off we go. I wanted to take Recluse. We can't now, because Cut Artery will kill us in Recluse. So, yeah, we have to take a town mystery. You know what, we'll take Salt Shrine here. Now we have to take Recluse into Valentine's End, but, okay, now we can take the painkillers. Unfortunately, we went from badly bleeding, which is, I wouldn't like it, but you can still live with it, stamina damage per investigation, on a chance, to guaranteed stamina. I'm pretty sure cut artery is guaranteed stamina damage on every investigation. So I literally just made things worse for myself. Nice dexterity check, 12 by the way. Nice to know that on top of my poor strategy or my mind going crazy, RNG is not working out for me either as it continues to slap me in the face. At this point, I really should have put the police patrols in the village for Doom's sake, but hey, things. So we definitely gobbled down these painkillers. The Valentine's Heart, we're probably just going to use it for stamina. We don't really need it if I'm going to skip Valentine's. And I took that dog chance there because dogs are not affected by 7th Curse, but what do we do? Oh my goodness. Well, okay, I'll just eat this in the face then. So without further ado, hopefully by the next actual full episode, I will see you with more custom content, but otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. No end screen, so I'm just gonna cut the video here.